Yo, yo, it's JSF. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Appreciate the 1,000 subs, by the way, man. Thank y'all. So, Street Fighter 5 has an update coming out next week, right? And a few days ago or last week, they did a winter update stream, and they showed off, new characters that are coming, new balance changes that are coming, and they showed off a new mechanic. The new mechanic is called V-Shift. I'll show you guys what the mechanic looks like, just in case you've never seen it, but then I'll explain it. But yeah, basically, I feel like this mechanic could possibly single-handedly fix every issue with this game. Not every issue, I'm exaggerating. But I feel like this mechanic that's going to be added to Street Fighter 5, it should have been in Mortal Kombat 11. And I know that sounds like kind of crazy, but I feel like it literally, like, I'll put some examples on the screen, right? Just for those of y'all who don't understand. Now, for those of you who don't know what V-Shift is or how it works or what it is, basically it's an invincible backdash on steroids. You press a button, there's a command for it, and then your character goes into the animation you see, right, where they start glowing and they backdash. And if they actually attack you, right, so if it's unsuccessful, you lose a bar of V gauge. If it is successful, as in they tried to hit you, tried to grab you, tried to hit you with a projectile, then you get half of the meter that you spent back. And not only that, but you can do a reversal move out of it. So you can do like obviously this game, Mortal Kombat 11, doesn't have like EXDPs or anything like that, right? But they also have like a character specific version of a move, right? So think like Wake 'em Up 3. So let's say you, out of the V-Shift, you do this, right? This would be the V-Shift break. Out of V-Shift, Cabal can do that, right? And it's character specific what the move is, but every move gets extended range, so they automatically reach the opponent, right? So that would be like your option. If it's successful, you do that, right? If it's unsuccessful, you just lose a bar. One thing, first of all, it already works because this game has defensive meter. So this would literally be like a cancel. It would be like kind of like Cabal's Nomad Dash cancel. It would be like Cabal's Nomad Dash cancel, like basically like that, except that you would, backdash. And if you actually, like I said, if they actually stuck a button out and you did it, then you would get to punish them with like a Wake 'em Up 3, and obviously it wouldn't cost any additional meter, right? But I think this is super interesting because, like, if you think about the scenarios that this could come to play in, right? Like, I don't know how it's gonna work in Street Fighter. I don't know if it's gonna. Everybody seems to be excited about it, right? A lot of people think it's great. Some people are afraid because they're like, wait, now you can't do anything in neutral. Now you can't, because if you do anything, they can just V-Shift. But then, like. But the thing that they did show in the video as well, if you do like a non-committal move, right? If you do a move that doesn't like leave you out there hanging for so long, like I do a standing 2 or something, which would be like a stand medium punch in Street Fighter, right? And then they V-shift and it calls me out and it works, right? Then they try to do another move. I'm gonna recover because this move doesn't have that much recovery. I'll recover in time to block theirs or to do my own V-shift and then punish them, right? So it doesn't mean you, for the people that see it and think, oh wow, I can't press any buttons in neutral because they're gonna kill me. No, you can. They just can't be the moves that leave you out there. Like you're gonna have to be careful and think more about what moves you do press. And I think this is interesting because the more committal moves are gonna be moves like the more committal moves are gonna be the moves that you get punished for with this, right? And I'm perfectly down with giving up a bar defensive meter or half a bar defensive meter to like kill somebody for overextending, right? Like just imagine this is in MK11. Shiva does stomp. What the? Okay. Shiva does stomp. You do a cancel, boom, and you kill her for it, right? Like this hits any attack. It's invincible, right? So imagine Cabal jumping at you. Jump two, boom, air dash. Cabal trying to do that, get at you from way over here. All you got to do, boom, V-shift, backdash, punish him. All you had to do is spend half a bar defensive meter. Like this destroys Shiva's stomp. Because for the most part, when the stomp is coming. When the stomp is coming, and honestly, even if you get the timing slightly off, it is still a backdash. So it is still moving you to a different place on the screen. So you might be able to avoid it out of it, right? Like the people who just try to play all like this is an anti-air. Like that's the thing you don't understand. This is an anti-air too. Because when somebody jumps at you, maybe you don't have the time to react, right? Because jumps mad fast in this game, and jump kicks can come out and hit you like fucking 15 frames of the jump, they can put out a button, and if you try to anti-air, you can get clapped, depending on your character, right? What if you just do this, right? You just boom, V-shift, backdash, boom. Punish them for jumping at you. Now, if they time their jump in late, they will have recovered in time and block, etc. So there would be a mind game with it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a guaranteed punish on absolutely everything. I know I'm making it sound that way. I'm making it sound like, oh wow, if we have V-shift, we can just punish anybody for playing offense. No, I'm not saying that. But it would be a defensive mechanic that everybody would have in neutral. And then you would have to choose when to use it. And you can't, and the beauty of it, the reason this mechanic is so perfect for this game, it's literally perfect for this game. I can't believe that, like, the more I think about it, I'm like, wow, it just works so well. If it was in this game, because like it costs defensive meter. So you have to naturally be careful when you use it because your breakaway is is your defensive meter. And if you have any other cancels, that costs defensive meter, right? So a Cabal player who's playing cancel might not want to do it. A Scorpion player who's playing dash cancel might not want to do it as much, right? Somebody, like, if you're in a life deficit, you know what I mean? You might want to think, shit, well, do I want to do this and try to punish him, or do I want to save this in case I get hit and get full comboed, right? And I just think it's super, super interesting, right? Like I always say, I like comparing fighting games to one another, and I like looking at different fighting games. Like I don't play much Street Fighter, but I look at a lot of Street Fighter. Like I play the Guilty Gear beta dropping in a few days, I'm going to play that. I play Dragon Ball, right? I think looking at mechanics for other games and seeing how they can apply to your game can like help you build better games in the future. And I know like Injustice has invincible backdashes, and I do think invincible backdashes would help in this game, but I think having this type of move where it's like an invincible backdash on steroids, because you have the time stop, you have the attacks you can do out of it, which if they really overextend it, it can be a guaranteed punish, right? Or other moves that you can cancel into. I think it's super, super valuable. Like imagine Cetrion trying to do what is it, like down for a wall, then you know it's coming, and you just V-shift the wall and punish her. Johnny Cage trying to do down one into fucking DP, right? And the worst case scenario is you whiff it and you're unsafe because it's still a backdash, right? So like you're like at this range, because you know the low pokes and shit have pushback, right? So they down four in the wall, or they don't do the wall you think they are, you backdash, guess what? You're relatively safe, right? For the most part. Sure, there may be instances where they do a different move that can punish that, but that's where the mind game comes in. That's where like the chess match comes in. That's where you would have to think. Like people would just have to, it wouldn't like ruin neutral, it wouldn't ruin offense, it would just make us all have to think more. And that's really all I want, honestly. I just want this game to reward the person that's using their brain, not reward the person who picked Shiva, not reward the person who picked Cabal. Like I want the game to actually have like risk and reward, and I want that risk and reward to be balanced. One thing I forgot to mention, V-shift is something that can't be canceled into. It's not like you can be in the middle of a move, like if I'm in the middle of jumping, dashing, I can V-shift. No, you have to be standing still. You have to be in neutral doing nothing. Not in hit stun, not in block stun, not in any type of other animation. You can't cancel into it. It's just something you have to do. So like you got to be like walking like this. You see them do something, you let go, and then you hit the button combination, boom. So it's not like you can just always do it all the time, and it does have a cost. But yeah, still think it will be mad powerful though. But anyway, I know it's kind of a short video, but I just thought this was super cool. And there's tons of other examples, right? Like just tons of other examples. Like I'm assuming that to activate this V-shift is like a button combination. It's like 2 buttons or like 1 button, right? Man, we can do that on reaction, right? And now in this game, online is still going to be hard to do. It would be hard to do. We're not going to get it. I'm talking like we're going to get the shit. It will never come to Mortal Kombat, but I feel like it really should. If I was NetherRealm, I would just steal the idea and say, no, we're putting that in our game too. Like imagine all you have to do is press like backwards in L1 or something, right? To activate this, like somebody Sub-Zero slides at you, you literally back L1 on reaction and punish them. Like I think that would be so dope. And like if it's successful, you get half your defensive bar back, or your defensive bar regenerates faster, however they would work it. But I just think it would be really dope. There's so many different implications or situations where this would come in handy. Like it just would. Like Liu Kang's in your face pressuring you to death. Like damn man, when is it my turn? Jackie leaps at you, or Jackie's just pressuring you. When is it my turn? Fam, I don't know. I'm not in hit stun. I'm not in block stun or hit stun for these few frames. I'm mashing V shift. And if she pressed, hey, I got out of it. If she didn't press and she's blocking, sure, I'm punishable or something. But what if I just do it and I don't confirm it to anything? I just take the free backdash, right? You know what I mean? Like I just, oh man, just I feel like I don't know. I feel like this would be super super cool. But let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment. Subscribe if y'all like the content. Again, I appreciate y'all. 1,000 subs. We made it. We made it. We made it. Next goal, 5K, 10K. Let's go, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. Have fun. JSF. I'm outie. Peace.